Hello, demigods, monsters, and gods alike. This is the Olympus Report. How strong is Percy Jackson, really? I mean, strong, but is he holding back? Well, I'm about to break down all of Percy's abilities. This is a character breakdown. Percy is a naturally talented swordsman, and when combined with the power he gets from the water, he can essentially be unstoppable. He's bested Luke in battle, who was considered the most talented swordsman in hundreds of years, and he was also able to hold his own against the god of war, Ares, when he was 12. Percy's sword skills have grown even stronger over the years, but according to Percy himself, in the Mark of Athena, when he faced Chrysaor, he realized that his sword skills hadn't grown as much as they needed to be, as he had started to rely on his other abilities. Being a son of Poseidon, one of the big three, naturally makes Percy super strong and really powerful. Percy is considerably stronger than mortals and most demigods. He was able to strangle a snake when he was just a toddler, rip off the Minotaur's horn when he was 12, and topple the Cyclops Polyphemus when he was only 13. Polyphemus weighs in at 12.5 tons, which is equivalent to 4 orca whales, and Percy was able to topple that no problem. In the Mark of Athena, Percy was able to hang onto a ledge with just his fingers while holding up his body weight as well as Annabeth's with little discomfort. And let's not forget about his reflexes. I mean, he was able to dodge the Minotaur. A bull can run up to 35 miles per hour, which means Percy could easily dodge local traffic. And Percy's most incredible power of all is his complete control over water. It's been documented in the books that Percy has lifted up to 10 million gallons of water, which clocks in at 83,454 pounds. I mean, water is one of the most destructive forces of nature. He can also breathe underwater and summon the power of the ocean from objects such as seashells. He's also able to manipulate water, such as hardening it, so he can harden water to make a shield or a sword, so he's never really defenseless. Oh, and let's not forget the fact that he can summon small hurricanes and storms, which has the power to potentially wreck everything. And while at sea, Percy is never lost because he has a perfect understanding of where he is. Percy can also resist extreme heat, keeping him in top fighting condition, while also being able to heal his wounds and wounds of others with water. Percy can also communicate with any sea creature, kinda like Aquaman, but he can also communicate with any kind of horses. But here's Percy's scariest ability. He has the power to control any liquid. In the House of Hades, Percy comes to the conclusion that this means he can control the water in your body. While never testing it out, we can come to the conclusion that Percy could essentially crush you from the inside out. And you know what is also a liquid? Poison. While in Tartarus, Percy is completely overcome with power and drowns the goddess Arclus in her own poison, but was eventually stopped by a terrified Annabeth, who made Percy promise to never do that again. When given the chance to control poison again in the blood of Olympus, he doesn't. And after the fight, he later confesses to Jason that he didn't want to control the poison because he feared his own power and what would happen to him. It's safe to say Percy is so strong that he needs to hold himself back or risk being consumed by his own power. But I think it's safe to say that even at 50%, Percy is still pretty damn scary. And could you imagine if he kept the curse of Achilles? Let me know what your favorite ability of Percy's is down below. And remember, demigods, until next time, stay safe.